Race 3, Ardennes King, Tardeel, Golden Coin Inn, Bay River Duke, Bradley's Bride, Ocean Ranger, and Ocean Street. Here they come. They are off and pacing. Golden Coin Inn away quickly with Bay River Duke looking for the lead. And along the rail is Ardennes King. They race on by the opening 8th. Bay River Duke takes charge with Golden Coin Inn settling in the pocket. Away third is Ardennes King in the 4 spot. As they race into the backstretch for the first time is Ocean Street. There goes Golden Coin Inn back to the outside to take over the lead. Now racing in the rail. And pacing second is Bay River Duke, a length back to Ardennes King in 3. From 4, Ocean Street, Bradley's Bride is holding down the 5 spot. 2 lengths back in 6th is Tardeel, and trailing the field, Ocean Ranger. They race into the turn, continuing by the 3/8. 30 and 2/5, the opening quarter. Golden Coin Inn in charge. Bay River Duke is tied up second. Ardennes King pacing along third. Racing in the 4 spot. As they round the upper turn is Ocean Street, Bradley's Bride next in line. Then we go back to Tardeel and Ocean Ranger. Off the turn and in front of the stand past the halfway point, Golden Coin Inn maintains a lead of 1 length. Getting a good journey second, that's Bay River Duke with Ardennes King pacing third. Racing in 4 is Ocean Street. Bradley's Bride is racing from 5 to the outside goes Tardeel, and still trailing is Ocean Ranger. They're by the half in 1:02. As they continue on to the backstretch for the final time, they're led by Golden Coin Inn. Bay River Duke, he's tied up in the pocket on the outside. Here comes Ocean Street. At the rail is Ardennes King, then Bradley's Bride. He has nowhere to go in the 5 spot. Tardeel in the passing lane is 6th, and trailing Ocean Ranger on past the 3/4. Golden Coin Inn and Bay River Duke, they are continuing to race 1st and 2nd as they go on to the 7/8. Ocean Street is gaining ground on the outside 3rd. At the fence, locked in is Ardennes King 4th. Tardeel on the outside 5. Bradley's Bride and Ocean Ranger. Off the upper turn, they've got less than 1/8 to come, and it's still Golden Coin Inn in control. Looking to the outside now from the pocket to challenge Bay River Duke. Down the stretch, they come to the payoff. It's Golden Coin Inn. Bay River Duke on the outside, closing up quickly. At the line, it's going to be awfully tight between Golden Coin Inn and Bay River Duke, the show spot to Ardennes King. Race number 4, top of the stretch, Stitches, Anniversary Night, Blaze Fenway, TB Rich, Chief Tudor, Fast Crash in the back tier, Doubly Blessed, and Blitzy Treasure. They are off and pacing, leaving the gate out quickly is TB Rich looking for the lead. Anniversary Night, he's getting away second. In along the fence, Stitches 3rd. In the center 4th, that's Blaze Fenway. 3 deep into the turn, Chief Tudor. As they continue by the 8th and into the backstretch, TB Rich with the lead. Blaze Fenway moving up on the outside, 2nd out the fence. Anniversary Night 3rd. Chief Tudor is 2nd over 4th. Out the rail, Stitches has 5. Fast Crash on the limb from 6. Blitzy Treasure, and the early trailer is Doubly Blessed. Past the opening quarter, they race on to the upper turn. Blaze Fenway now leads the field. Short-lived as Chief Tudor comes up to take over. It's now Chief Tudor yielding and racing 2nd is Blaze Fenway. At the rail, TB Rich 3rd. Fast Crash going along, trip on the outside. Then out the rail in 5 is Anniversary Night. Stitches 6th. Here comes Blitzy Treasure and Doubly Blessed. They're moving from the back off the turn. They race in front of the grandstand for the first time. Arriving at the halfway point, it's Chief Tudor leading the field by a length on the outside. Fast Crash is giving chase 2nd. Out the rail, racing 3rd is Blaze Fenway in the passing lane. As they race into the turn with cover, Anniversary Night, TB Rich locked out the rail. Then Blitzy Treasure is within striking distance, Stitches, and the trailer is Doubly Blessed. Past the half in 1:02 as they start down the backside for the final time. It's still Chief Tudor. He's still the boss by 1 length on the outside. Fast Crash still living 2nd. Out the fence 3rd. Blaze Fenway. Anniversary Night looks to go 3 wide. Off stride out the rail is TB Rich. Underway Blitzy Treasure. Doubly Blessed 3 wide and Stitches. They now race on to the upper turn. Chief Tudor is still on top by 3 parts of a length. Anniversary Night has moved up on the outside 2nd. Blaze Fenway looks for racing room out the rail 3rd. Here comes Blitzy Treasure with a 3 wide move, and going 4 deep is Doubly Blessed. They race off the upper turn and straighten out for the stretch drive. It's still Chief Tudor. Here comes Blitzy Treasure and Doubly Blessed. They're closing up quickly on the extreme outside. Through the lane, Blitzy Treasure, Doubly Blessed. Out the line, it'll be Blitzy Treasure, Doubly Blessed, and Chief Tudor. Race number 5, Memory Best, CS Manital, Save On Gas, Ruling Irvin, and CP Bullet. They are off and pacing as they leave the gate. CS Manital away to grab the lead on the outside. Ruling Irvin gets up second at the fence. Settling in third as they race into the turn is Save On Gas. On the limb fourth is CP Bullet, and fifth and treading the field, Memory Best. Into the backstride for the first time. They race out of the quarter. CS Manital is taking control. Now finding room at the fence in 2. He is at Ruling Irvin, pacing along in 3. Save On Gas. Memory Best is fourth and treading the 5-horse field by the opening quarter. That's CP Bullet. They race on the upper turn with CS Manital charting the path, leading by 1 length. Ruling Irvin is traveling in the garden spot. Racing out the wood third is Save On Gas. Memory Best is pacing along fourth and trailing a CP Bullet. No change as they race off the upper turn. Entering the stretch for the first time, approaching the half-mile mark. Still the leader is number 2, CS Manital, out front by a length over Ruling Irvin. At the rail third is Save On Gas. Memory Best looks to the outside. And still treading the 5-horse field is CP Bullet as they continue into the lower turn. On their way to the backstretch, they continue to be led by CS Manital. Ruling Irvin is giving chase second. Save On Gas stays out the wood. On the outside and moving up quickly is Memory Best, followed by CP Bullet. Into the backstretch for the final time. Onto the 3/4. CS Manital. Memory Best on the outside, now within 3 parts of a length. At the fence, Ruling Irvin locked in with nowhere to go third. CP Bullet on the outside has cover in 4. And now treading a Save On Gas. They check in at the 3/4. CS Manital, half a length, your leader. On the outside and giving chase second is Memory Best. Well spotted for the stretch drive. Second over is CP Bullet. Ruling Irvin is looking for racing room. And swinging wide from the tail end of the field is Save On Gas. 138 to 3/4. 3 deep as they round the upper turn and enter the stretch for the final time. Here they come to the payoff. CP Bullet on the extreme outside takes over the lead. Memory Best is racing second. Ruling Irvin looks to get up at the wire. It's going to be CP Bullet. Memory Best and the show spot. It's awfully close between Save On Gas and Ruling Irvin. Race number 6 has Joyce's Fault, Crystal Skipper, Fly By Night, Zesta's Beauty, Starlit Meadows, and Mitzi Blenheim. They are off and pacing as they leave the gate. Away quickly is Fly By Night. Joyce's Fall out the rail up on the outside. Zesta's Beauty is 3 deep. The extreme outside is Mitzi Blenheim. Dropping back in behind them is Crystal Skipper in 5, and away at the tail end is Starlit Meadows. Into the backstretch, they battle for the top spot. Up on the outside, Zesta's Beauty has the lead. At the rail, Joyce's Fault. Mitzi Blenheim is still 3 wide. In the center, he's Fly By Night. Then in along the rail, Crystal Skipper. And the trailer, that's Starlit Meadows past the quarter. They race into the turn. Mitzi Blenheim has taken over the lead, leading now by a length of 3/4. Out the rail, Zesta's Beauty second. Fly By Night gets parked out third with Joyce's Fault racing out the wood fourth. From 5 is Crystal Skipper. And trailing the field is Starlit Meadows. 30 seconds, the opening panel. Off the turn and through the stretch for the first time. Led past the halfway point by Mitzi Blenheim. Giving chase second is Zesta's Beauty. Out the fence, Joyce's Fault races third. Fly By Night goes a long trip on the outside. Fourth, out the wood in 5 is Crystal Skipper. And Starlit Meadows can see them all as they continue on to the 5/8. Up front, it's still the same. Mitzi Blenheim and Zesta's Beauty continuing to be 1-2. On the outside now, Joyce's Fall is moving first over third. Out the fence, Crystal Skipper looks for Racing Room fourth. Second over is Fly By Night, and Starlet Meadows is trailing the field. On past the three-quarters, Mitzi Blenheim, they'll have to catch her as they head for the 7/8. At the wood second is Zesta's Beauty. Moving up at the rail and looking to get out is Crystal Skipper. Joyce's Fall on the outside is fourth. 3 wide goes Fly By Night, and the trailer is Starlet Meadows. 1:31 4/5 at three-quarters. On by the 7/8. Mitzi Blenheim. Here comes Zesta's Beauty. Now to the outside for the pocket to challenge as they turn down the lane and come to the payoff. Crystal Skipper shakes loose and drives onto the top spot. It's now Crystal Skipper taking over. Moving up second is Starlet Meadows out the line. Crystal Skipper, Starlet Meadows in the show spot to Fly By Night. Race number 7, Lance and Adam, OB's Moimila, Future Blue Chip, Aberration, Breeze and Almahurst, Kilcare and Darcy, Eastern Echo, and Ideal Ranger. They are off and pacing. Future Blue Chip, the first horse to show. Driving out from the fence is Lance and Adam. On the outside, OB's Moimila. In along the rail, Eastern Echo is pacing fourth. Away fifth. Out the rail is Ideal Ranger. Aberration is sitting sixth in the early going from 7. Breeze and Almahurst, and Kilcare and Darcy is moving into the passing lane from the tail end of the field. They turn down the backside for the first time, straightening out and racing on to the opening quarter. Up to take over the lead is Future Blue Chip. OB's Moimila on the limb second. At the fence in third, Lance and Adam. A length back fourth is Eastern Echo. Then in 5 is Ideal Ranger. Aberration, Kilcare and Darcy is parked out 7. And Breeze and Almahurst can see them all midway through the turn. They race by the 3/8. Opening quarter on the board, 30 3/5. On top, Future Blue Chip giving chase second is Lance and Adam. OB's Moimila has moved back and found room at the rail third. Off the turn and in front of the grandstand with Future Blue Chip charting the path by 1 length. Out the rail, Lance and Adam gets a good journey second. Back to the outside goes OB's Moimila. Aberration is moving up wide on the outside fourth. Out the fence in 5 is Eastern Echo. Next in line, Kilcare and Darcy. Then shuffle back to 7th is Ideal Ranger. Your trailer, Breeze and Almahurst. They are by the half in 1:01 4/5. They turn down the backside for the final time. Future Blue Chip is still the boss. Out the rail, Lance and Adam is tied up in the pocket. Racing on the outside, OB's Moimila in a 3 within striking distance. Aberration 4th. Kilcare and Darcy is 5. Racing in 6th is Ideal Ranger, then Breeze and Almahurst, and trailing after the break is Eastern Echo by the 3/4. They race into the turn. Future Blue Chip is leading by 3 parts of a length. On the outside, OB's Moimila. Here comes Aberration, now moving 3 deep. Out the rail, Lance and Adam looks for Racing Room with Kilcare and Darcy racing in 5 off the turn as they straighten out for the stretch drive. It's still Future Blue Chip. She tries to hold the field off. Lance and Adam in along the rail, looks to get out second. Aberration is closing up quickly on the extreme outside. He drives on. It's going to be Aberration, Future Blue Chip. The show spot, it's close. Could be OB's Moimila on the outside. Race number 8 of the afternoon, top of the stretch. Shining Nugget, A Whispered Empty Neck, Terrific Forest, PH Honda, Fairview Miss, Fundy Woods Horton, and Lingan Tammy. Here they come. They're off and pacing. Shining Nugget away quickly from the rail. Driving up on the extreme outside is Fundy Woods Horton. In the center, Whisper and Empty Neck. In along the fence and getting away fourth is Lingan Tammy. Off stride goes Shining Nugget. That shuffles the field up as they race on by the 8th and into the backstretch. And getting away on his own is Fundy Woods Horton. Now driving up second is Shining Nugget. In along the rail and pacing third is Lingan Tammy. Settling in the 4 spot, A Whisper and Empty Neck from 5. As they race on past the quarter is Fairview Miss. Then comes Terrific Forest. Whisper and Empty Neck trails the field. They race into the turn, and on by the 3/8, it's Fundy Wins Horton, clear by 10 lengths. Racing second is Shining Nugget. At the fence, that's Lynn Gantami in the 3. Pacing from the 4 spot is PH Honda. 30 2/5, the opening quarter off the turn and through the stretch in front of the stand. It's all Fundy Wins Horton. Now trying to close the gap second is Shining Nugget. At the fence third, Lynn Gantami into the passing lane. Goes PH Honda first over fourth. Followed on the outside by Fairview Miss. Then Terrific Forest. Whisper Nifty Nick is trailing the field. They dip into the paddock turn. Final time. Fundy Wins Horton will chart the path on by the 5/8. Shining Nugget is now a closer second. Pacing third and within striking distance PH Honda. Moving on the outside. In 4 is Fairview Miss, dropping back Lynn Gantami, Terrific Forest, and the trailer Whisper Nifty Nick. 1:02 and 4, the halfway point. They travel through the backside. Final time approaching 3/4 and up 3 deep on the outside, and sprinting on to the top spot is Fairview Miss. Shining Nugget is racing second on the outside. That's PH Honda third. Terrific Forest moves up into the action fourth. Tiring at the rail in 5 is Fundy Wins Horton. Whisper Nifty Nick and Lynn Gantami is at the back. They race on by the 7/8. Fairview Miss clear by 6 lengths on the outside. PH Honda has moved up second. At the fence, that's Shining Nugget pacing third off the turn. And through the stretch, they come to the payoff. Fairview Miss on the outside. PH Honda, Shining Nugget. And a Terrific Forest is fourth at the line. Fairview Miss wins it. Getting up for second is PH Honda, the show spot, going to Shining Nugget. The inquiry sign is on. Hold on to all tickets until the result is posted official. Race number 9, top of the stretch. Red Wing Dixie, Hornby Keith, Feel the Breeze, Evening Treasure, Therapy, Kathy Road. In the back tier, Java Jill, Jonka Desby. They're off and pacing as they leave the gate. Red Wing Dixie out at the rail, quick with Hornby Keith driving up on the outside. In along the fence, Java Jill on the outside, and moving up third is Therapy. Racing on the limb is Kathy Road in the 5, racing away 6th as they turn down the backside, Jonka Desby. Then comes Feel the Breeze, your early trailer. That's Evening Treasure racing on to quarter 1. Your leader, Hornby Keith, but here comes Therapy charging up on the outside. He wants control and gets it as they arrive at the opening quarter. Therapy is on top. Hornby Keith yielding and will race in 2. At the rail and pacing third is Red Wing Dixie. Along fourth is Java Jill. Kathy Road holds down the 5 spot, campaigning the rail in 6th. Is Jonka Desby with Feel the Breeze looking at it 7. Evening Treasure is trailing the field single file as they round the upper turn and enter the stretch for the first time. The opening quarter reached in 31 2/5. Through the stretch, past the halfway mark, it's Therapy in control. Hornby Keith giving chase second out the fence. Red Wing Dixie third. There goes Java Jill moving first over fourth. At the fence, locked in 5, Kathy Road on the outside. Jonka Desby, Feel the Breeze, and Evening Treasure now moves into the passing lane from the back. Past the half into the paddock turn. They continue on to the backstretch. Halfway home in 1:03 and 1/5. Therapy is still the boss by 1 length. Hornby Keith tied up in the pocket. Red Wing Dixie paces along third. Java Jill on the outside fourth. 5th out the wood is Kathy Road. Here comes Evening Treasure now up 3 wide from the back. Then Feel the Breeze. Jonka Desby now trails the field on past the 3/4. They have to catch Therapy. Still leads by 1 length. Hornby Keith now to the outside. At the fence, Red Wing Dixie is third. Facing in 4 on the outside is Evening Treasure. At the rail, Kathy Road looks for racing room 5th. Dropping back, Java Jill, Feel the Breeze, and Jonka Desby. 1:35 and 4, the 3/4. Off the turn, they straighten out for the stretch drive. Therapy is still leading the way through the stretch as they come to the payoff. Hornby Keith on the outside, Kathy Road, Red Wing Dixie up the wood. Therapy holding on to win it. It's close for second between Hornby Keith and Kathy Road. Tenth race of the afternoon, 8 entries. Siamese King, Lee's Clarified, What a Crash, Artie's Music, Dancers Express. The trailers are Ari's Machine and Tough Ben. They're off and pacing. Lee's gets away quickly to grab the top spot. Siamese King driving out at the rail is second. Dancers Express is rushed up on the outside third. Away fourth at the rail is Tough Ben. Then coming out of it in fifth is number 7 in your card, Ari's Machine. Racing in the 6th spot, Clarified. 7th is What a Crash, the early trailer. Is Artie's Music down the backstretch. Seating arrangements are now complete as they arrive at the opening quarter. In the front row, that's Lee's by 1 length. Settling in the pocket, Dancers Express. Siamese King looks at it from 3. Holding down the 4 spot is Tough Ben. Ari's Machine paces from 5. Clarified 6th. What a Crash into the passing lane. And the trailer is Artie's Music. 30 and 3, the opening panel. They race by the 3/8. Lee's the pace setter. Maintains a lead of 1 length. Dancers Express will get a good journey second. Siamese King now looks to the outside third. Off the turn, they travel through the stretch and past the halfway point. Up front, it's Lee's. Dancers Express now comes out of the pocket. Wants the top spot as they race into the paddock turn. Racing in behind them third, Siamese King. Tough Ben is pacing at the wood fourth. What a Crash has 5. Ari's Machine is 6th, 7th to the outside. Goes Clarified and Artie's Music. You can see them all as they race into the backstretch for the final time. The halfway point was in 1:03. Lee's leading by half a length. Dancers Express with the pressure on the outside. Well spotted now, third outside with cover. Siamese King out the fence. Tough Ben is racing fourth. In 5 is What a Crash. From 6th, Clarified. Moving from the tail end, 3 deep on the outside is Artie's Music, the trailer Ari's Machine. They continue on now by the 7/8, and moving up on the outside is Siamese King to take over the lead. Dropping back, Dancers Express. Tough Ben on the outside. He is giving chase now second, less than an 8 to go. 1:33 and 1 3/4 off the turn. And through the stretch, they come to the wire. Siamese King, that's Tough Ben on the outside, under urging second. Third is number 5, Artie's Music. Out the wire, it's going to be Siamese King. Tough Ben, the show spot going to Artie's Music. Race 11, the feature has Columbia Chips, Mel Temmie, Stand Up DB, I'm a Cupid, Heiser Townie, and Roger B. Quick. They're off and pacing. Columbia Chips away from the rail, quickly to grab the lead. I'm a Cupid rising up on the outside is second, away third, Mel Temmie. And driving up wide on the outside into the turn fourth is Roger B. Quick, away fifth out the rail. Stand Up DB and Heiser Townie is your early trailer. They turn down the backside for the first time, racing on to the quarter. Roger B. Quick. He is quick on the outside to take over the lead. Out the fence second is Columbia Chips from 3. I'm a Cupid. Racing in the 4 spot past the opening quarter is Mel Temmie. Then we go back to Stand Up DB and Heiser Townie trails the 6-horse field. Racing into the turn. Roger B. Quick leads by 1 length. Big chase second. Columbia Chips pacing third is I'm a Cupid. In fourth is Mel Temmie. Traveling from 5 as they race by the 3/8. Stand Up DB and Heiser Townie. He's out the tail end of the field, off the turn, and through the stretch for the first time. Approaching the half-mile mark, it's Roger B. Quick maintaining a 1-length lead. Columbia Chips is getting a good trip second. From 3 is I'm a Cupid. Mel Temmie is fourth. Here comes Heiser Townie now up on the outside. Trailer is now Stand Up DB. They race into the lower turn, continuing on to the backstretch. Roger B. Quick is charting the path. Columbia Chips tied up second. I'm a Cupid is third. Heiser Townie is gaining ground on the outside and has moved up to be third. They turn into the backstretch final time. Roger B. Quick, Columbia Chips. Here comes Heiser Townie on the outside, pacing third. I'm a Cupid races in 4. Mel Temmie and the Stand Up DB trails the field on past the 3/4 as they race to the 7/8. Roger B. Quick now just by half a length on the outside. That's Heiser Townie giving chase second. Out the fence, Columbia Chips looks for room third. Then 3 lengths back fourth is I'm a Cupid on the outside. Stand Up DB and Mel Temmie racing on by the 7/8. It's still Roger B. Quick out front by 1 length. Columbia Chips out the rail. Heiser Townie outside. They straighten out for the stretch drive. Roger B. Quick brings them on home. Heiser Townie on the outside out the rail. Columbia Chips out the line. Roger B. Quick wins it. Heiser Townie second, the show spot to Columbia Chips.